So let's talk about Miss Congeniality with Sandra Bullock, which recently celebrated its 20th anniversary last month. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D. This time around, I bring to you a review of the 2000 comedy Miss Congeniality, released by Warner Brothers for Castle Rock Entertainment, directed by Donald Petrie, and starring Sandra Bullock, along with Michael Caine, Benjamin Bratt, William Shatner, Ernie Hudson, and Candice Bergen. Anyway, let's see. Well, most of the reviews were mostly mixed, but this was still a big hit at the box office and has gained a cult following since. So here we go with our story. We start out in 1982 when a very young version of our title character, Grace Hart, steps into a playground fight to beat up a boy who is threatening a boy she likes. However, the boy feels humiliated at being rescued by a girl and rejects her rudely, whereupon she punches him in the nose and leaves to sulk alone. Years later, Gracie, now grown up, is now a tough special agent for the FBI. During a sting operation against Russian mobsters, she disobeys her superior's orders in order to save a mob boss who appears to be choking, which causes one of the 8 other agents to be shot. She is demoted to a desk job as punishment. Soon after, the agency is alerted via a letter from the notorious domestic terrorist known only as the Citizen to a bomb threat at the upcoming 75th annual Miss United States beauty pageant in San Antonio. Gracie's partner, Eric Matthews, that's Benjamin Bratt, is put in charge. And he relies on Gracie's suggestions, but he takes credit for them himself. One of Gracie's ideas is to plant an agent undercover at the event. When all possible candidates are deemed unfit, Eric then suggests that Gracie take on that role, replacing Miss New Jersey, who was to be disqualified. Beauty pageant coach Victor Melling, that's Sir Michael Caine, teaches Gracie how to dress, walk, and behave like a contestant. Though initially appalled, she comes to appreciate Victor's thoroughness. Boy, I gotta tell you, once she looks all good looking, what have you, I mean, it's just crazy. The fun really begins. Giving her the makeover and all that jazz, yeah. Gracie enters the pageant as the oddly named Gracie Lou Freebush, representing New Jersey, and becomes friends with Cheryl Frazier, who is Miss Rhode Island. As the competition begins, Gracie impresses the judges during the talent competition with her glass harp skills and self-defense techniques. Now, several suspects are identified, including the current competition director and former pageant winner, Kathy Morningside, that's Candice Bergen, her assistant, Frank Tobin, the veteran MC Stan Fields, and Cheryl, who has a history of being a radical animal rights activist. Gracie accompanies Cheryl and other contestants as they spend a night partying where Gracie tries to dig into Cheryl's past, but inadvertently learns from the others that Kathy's past as a pageant contestant is suspect, including the fact that she won after the leading contestant suddenly came down with food poisoning. Gracie comes to believe Kathy is a citizen copycat. When Gracie reports this to Eric and the team, she learns that the citizen has been arrested on an unrelated charge. And because there is no further threat, their supervisor has pulled the mission. Gracie insists that she suspects something is wrong, and Eric returns to Texas to help her continue the investigation against orders. Well, I can tell you that this really gets fun and then takes a turn because, well, It's just that Gracie's on to something. Now for the ending to this movie, you got 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below to avoid the ending spoilers. If you've seen the movie, continue on with the review after the 5 seconds. Thank you. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Now, in the final round, Gracie is stunned when she is named first runner-up after being up with Cheryl plus Miss Texas, California, and Nebraska. Yep. And well, but soon, once Gracie's announced first runner-up, Cheryl is named Miss United States. But as she goes to accept the tiara, Gracie has realized that Frank is actually Kathy's son, impersonated the citizen to make the pageant bomb threat. That's what she knew. She knew this before this even happened. So she manages to get in. Boy, Gracie's trying to get in. Cheryl is just breaking down in tears and what have you. And once Kathy manages to try and blow up everything, Gracie throws the tiara up at the stage scenery where it explodes, and Cheryl just dazes out. And as Kathy and Frank are arrested, Gracie determines that the two wanted to kill the pageant winner on stage as revenge for Kathy's termination from the Miss United States organization. And as the event closes down and Gracie and Eric prepare to return to headquarters with a newfound interest in each other, well, Cheryl and the others have dragged Gracie into some and give her a little something. They found out who she really is, but they proved that she's just one of the nicest, coolest, and well, gals out there, and was named the year's Miss Congeniality. And well, that's the end. So, what did I think of Miss Congeniality? Well, what can I say? I didn't know what to think of it because even after seeing previews of it, I had finally taken the time to. I took the time to watch it after I got it on home video. I gotta say, I love it. It's among one of my favorite Sandra Bullock movies. Anyway, Bullock nails it. Anyway, despite being a cult classic, the film went on to make 212 million worldwide. Also, let me see here. Oh, yes. And Bullock also received a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Motion Picture Comedy or Musical. Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. And I just gotta say, this was really good. And about, well, let me see. I'm trying to see. A little over a few. Well, oh, this is hard to explain. A little over 4 years later, there would be a sequel to this called Miss Congeniality 2 Armed and Fabulous, which I actually did go see in the theater. I will review that sometime. I'm not sure when. Maybe I'll put it on for next month. We'll see. Excuse me. Stay tuned and find out. Now, it did bring, and that brought back Sandra Bullock and a few others, but not too many. The only others that returned with her were William Shatner, Ernie Hudson, and Heather Burns. That sequel also included Regina King, Enrique Murciano, Diedrich Bader, and Treat Williams. Well, that kind of made half of what this film made. It wasn't quite that big, but still, it did okay. So anyway, with a pretty good cast in one of you. I really liked the cast performances aside from Sandra Bullock. Michael Caine, great as Michael. Not Michael. Oh fuck. I'm sorry. Victor Melling. I'm sorry, I got carried away. Benjamin Bratt, great as Eric. William Shatner, Stan, good job. Ernie Hudson, not bad as Harry. Of course, you know Ernie Hudson, who played Winston Zedmore in Ghostbusters. Candice Bergen as Kathy, and Hera Burns as Cheryl. Yeah, not bad. I really did enjoy the performances we got from. The story isn't too bad here. It's kind of a mixed bag, but still, it's pretty fun. The score by Edward Schirmer is pretty good, and does have a pretty good soundtrack with, well, artists, even some of the teen artists that included the A-Teens and PYT, which that was a group I was hooked on because, well, wasn't aware that their name didn't mean like the Michael Jackson song "Pretty Young Thing," which would have been "Pretty Young Things," but it actually meant "Prove Yourself True." So, whoops. But anyway, also had let's see, Groove Armada, the Baha Men. Oh yeah, and also a special remix of Tom Jones' "She's a Lady," which plays at the end credits, the first bit. So anyway, would I recommend Miss Congeniality? Hell yeah! This is one good movie you definitely could not afford to miss. I really did love Miss Congeniality. Like I said, it's one of my favorite Sandra Bullock movies, and I think it's worth looking into. So, what are your thoughts on Miss Congeniality? Please tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below. Subscribe to my channel as well and be a part of the Big D Nation. Okay, now give me a second. I'll be right back, everyone. Sorry. Join me next time when I bring to you a review of Selena with J-Lo. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you like this, you may want to check out some of these other fun-filled movies. If you like, check out my review of The Wedding Planner, which I just recently did the other day, in the upper left-hand corner. Or go to the upper right-hand corner for my review of a film with a real twist in it, but it's more of a fairy tale, Hoodwinked, which I did not so long ago. Or if you want something else, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of the underrated but also considered one of the main worst superhero movies, Zoom. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.